some of you may have already seen, I already named my top 5 hip hop releases of 2012 in the Dead End Hip Hop video. And I also gave my top 10 list of hip hop releases on the Dead End Hip Hop website. So I will link both of those down here somewhere. So I figured I'd give you guys a list of my top 10 non hip hop related releases because there was some fucking awesome shit that came out this year. So here we go. Hopefully this will be relatively short. I'll try not to ramble a lot. So yeah, here we go. At number 10 was Gaza, No Absolutes in Human Suffering. Think like Converge mixed with like Skit System mixed with Coalesce mixed with Cephalic Carnage mixed with Neurosis. Like basically these guys combine just about every fucking genre of like metal that you can think of, and they blend them perfectly. And the album has fucking impeccable production, courtesy of Kurt from Converge. But this album's great, man, start to finish, fucking awesome album. At number 9 was Trust. I'm actually shocked that this didn't make very many people's lists for 2012 because the album is phenomenal to me. It's dark, it's haunting, and it's fun all at the same time. You know, it's dark wave synth pop played the right way. And at first, Robert Alfon's voice is really fucking weird, but once you get past it, once you get used to it, it's fucking on, man. This shit's a great album. This is top level synth pop. If you like that kind of shit, check it out. At number 8 is Godspeed You Black Emperor, Alleluia, Don't Bend Descend. I mean, basically, if you're a fan of Godspeed, there's nothing not to like. It's dark, it's heavy, it's beautiful, it's scary. They took a 10-year break and they came back and made an album, in my opinion, that's, you know, 5 times better than their last album. So, yeah, give it a listen, man. It just sounds really fucking big. The album just sounds big. It's so awesome, and to me this is the fucking music that the apocalypse is gonna have in the fucking background, man. When whoever fucking wins the battle, God or Satan, when they fucking come back to Earth, this shit's gonna be playing in the background. When they come down to tell us that we're all fucked, this shit is what's playing in the background. Ain't gonna be no fucking black metal. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no fucking Morbid Angel. This shit's gonna be fucking playing, man. This shit. Mark my fucking words. At number 7 was Panopticon's Kentucky. Uh, I didn't expect to like this at all. You know, black metal with bluegrass elements sounds fucking stupid in theory, frankly. It sounds fucking dumb. But when I heard this, man, this shit is played fucking perfectly. Uh, Panopticon's a one-man black metal band from Kentucky, and he decided to write an album basically about the coal mining industry. I can understand people wanting to call this album gimmicky, but given that he's from that part of the world, given that the bluegrass parts are played so fucking well, and you know, and given the theme of the album itself, you know, it comes off sincere to me, and the musicianship is fucking top notch, from the guitar playing with the folk stuff, to the guitar playing with the black metal stuff, to the fucking drumming, which is amazing. This album is just fucking phenomenal. So yeah, pick it up. Coming in at number 6 is Ohms Ad Vedic Songs. I'm probably mispronouncing that shit, but hey, I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck. Don't name your fucking album something weird if you don't want it mispronounced. How about that? I first heard Ohm when I went to San Francisco in 2001 to see Current 93 play. And I'd never heard of the guys, and I didn't know what to expect, but it definitely wasn't a two-man fucking drone doom metal project. And when I saw him live, I didn't particularly care for him because I was really in the mood to hear Current 93, not some fucking doom metal. But I came home, gave him a shot, got a bunch of their albums, and fucking fell in love. And this album to me is probably their best. The sounds that they use, that they've now incorporated into their music, is just absolutely incredible. They've completely transcended the doom metal stigma. They I don't even know what the hell you'd call this album or this band except for fucking awesome, man. They use all these Middle Eastern instruments, combined with these ritualistic sounding chants, meditative sounds. Everything that they do on this album is just hypnotic. It's entrancing. It's just fucking awesome. So yeah, definitely a winner for 2012. Coming in at number 5 is Wilderness King. The album is called The Writing of the Gods in the Sand. One of the best black metal bands I've heard in a long time, with one of the worst names of all time. This album floored the fuck out of me, man. These guys are playing some of the most creative black metal I've heard in a really long time. Hailing from South Africa, to say that they just play black metal would just be ignorant. They add a lot of atmospheric elements. There's some post rock elements. There's all kinds of elements. I mean, and fuck subgenres and fuck labeling. Who fucking cares? They just play some fucking awesome black metal with some of the best riffs I've heard in a while. It's not grim black metal. It's not super necro black metal. It's a little bit more on the prettier side of black metal, but it's still fucking awesome, man. They even have some really cool dueling guitar work. And the singer, man, the singer has such a fucking awesome voice. He like really sounds like pained. He sounds awesome. But yeah, this was one of the biggest shockers of this year, because again, another album I found randomly and just thought it was incredible. At number 4 is Alcé with Le Voyages de la Maine, which I'm probably mispronouncing that too, but fuck, man, I'm not fucking French. I'm not French. Shoegaze black metal, like, who thought that shit would work? Out of everyone that I've heard do it, La Discreets, Silence of the Old Man, Amateurs, Heritoire, these guys do it best. They combine shoegaze, post-rock, and black metal perfectly. The musicianship is on point. The execution comes off sincere. It's black metal at its core, but it's so much more outside of that. Like, these guys have a lot of influences, and they're not afraid to put it into their music, which is really awesome. It's something that's not very common with black metal, and it's not common that it comes off well. Yeah, this is the perfect record to play on a road trip through the mountains or on a boat or some shit. But it's just a fucking awesome album, man. So definitely give that a listen. Coming in at number 3 is Comatose, Out of a Coma. Anyone that's talking to me about music should absolutely not be surprised that this is on my top 10. First Utterance is still in my list of top 25 best albums of all time, period. And that's regardless of genre, period. So when I heard that they were doing another album after, 30 years, I was intrigued, but I was like, I'm not sure how they're gonna go, because the record after First Utterance, To Keep From Crying, I wasn't super into that. So I wasn't sure if they were gonna take that route or if they were gonna go back to the dark acid folk sound of First Utterance. And, luckily for me, they went back to First Utterance, and they picked up right where that album left off. Fucking haunting vocals, weird as fuck lyrics, incredible musicianship, amazing songwriting, just fucking awesome. The fact that these dudes took 30 years off and they came back and played some fucking amazing shit. If you're a fan of any of this newer fucking, what do they call it, weird folk shit, man, check out Comatose. You can even start with this album. That's fine. If you're a fan of Devendra Banhart or Joanna Newsom, or even Fleet Fox, any of that shit, man. This is where that shit fucking started, man. These guys started that fucking sound. Fucking awesome. Go listen to this shit. Coming in at number 2 is Myrninerist, John Utter Babylon. Myrninerist is David Tibet of Current 93 and James Blackshaw, who is a classical guitarist. He's released quite a few things on his own through Young God and I think some other labels. I don't have them all off the top of my head right now. Either way, um, this album is James Blackshaw playing classical guitar and harmonium, and Tibet singing or doing what he does, which is I don't know. It's not singing, but it's what he does. Um, but the album is basically about Tibet's love of John Balance of Coil, who passed away a few years ago. Um, this album is powerful, dude. It's powerful. Um, it's very stripped down, kind of like Soft Black Stars or Hypnagogue. It's really stripped down to just vocals and one instrument, no real effects. There's not Stapleton in the back making a bunch of noise or anything like that. It's just really vocals and guitar. It's got a really cool live feeling to it, which makes it sound really frail, which adds to it being amazing. Um, and it's got some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lyrics from Tibet. Very heartfelt lyrics from Tibet. And the song "Your Mouth Is Rome" is one of the most powerful, dramatic songs I've heard in a long time. But this record is beautiful. It's dark. Um, it's awesome, and I really think that it should have been talked about a lot more. But yeah, if you're a fan of Current 93, James Blackshaw played on Aleph at Hallucinatory Mountain. You know, he's not quite Michael Cashmore, who's easily my favorite collaborator that's ever worked with Tibet because his guitar playing is fucking untouchable. But James Blackshaw holds his own, man. He put together some fucking great guitar work, and Tibet, as usual, puts down some fucking amazing lyrics. So definitely check that out. And number 1, for anyone that knows me, should not be surprised by this album being on my list either. This is a band that my man Henry, to the boy Ellis, put me on to. Swans, The Seer. Fuck. I wasn't a big fan of their last album, My Father Will Guide Me Up a Rope to the Sky. It just sounded like a heavier Angels of Light album. So for them to call it the first Swans album since Soundtracks was like what, 96, 97, something like that. It was a little misleading, but this album sounds more like a Swans album. Of course, it doesn't. It's not. It's not Soundtracks. It's not Love of Life, but it's as close as you're gonna get to a modern Swans album. It's fucking awesome, man. From start to finish, it's just heavy. It's pounding. It's intense. It's dark as fuck, loud as hell. Standard fucking Jarrah chants. Man, this record just has it all for a Swans fan. It really has it all. You even get an appearance from Jarbo on there. It's a little underplayed, but it's there. And the lyrics are just standard Jarrah. I'm down here naked, there's a hole in my chest. Both my arms are broken, pointing east to west. Like, fucking Jarrah. Fucking Jarrah, man. That motherfucker. Fucking awesome. Number 1, 2012. Fucking get it. It's got a dog's butthole on that shit. A dog's butthole. So there you go. That's my top 10 non-hip hop albums of 2012. I hope you enjoyed it. So give me some comments, man. Let me know what you guys were fucking listening to in 2012. So thanks for watching, and there'll be more videos like this hopefully coming soon. I'm going to start doing some more vinyl finds videos, and maybe just some general talks about stuff that I find, because I buy a lot of fucking music. So that's it. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace, bitches.